Every so often, I like to do product reviews, but only when they make sense. Tlyard, my friends at Tlyard, sent me this armrest console cover. It is an Alcantara material. This is genuine Alcantara. Evidently, there's a lot of fake Alcantara products on the market. If you're not familiar with this type of material, it's very soft to the touch. It's very soothing. It doesn't absorb any moisture, and it's wear resistant. So over time, it's not going to look worse. It's just going to stay the same. Now, if you have the vegan leather on your Model 3 or Model Y, you may notice some sign of wear and tear over the years. Like my car is a 2019 Model 3, and it does look a little bit jaded. I mean, my arm almost always rests on there, and it doesn't feel that great either. There are two versions of this, one with the white Tesla logo on it, and another with the black Tesla logo. It's completely up to you. If you put this in your checkout cart, it's $109.99. But if you use a discount code like TechGeek at checkout, you get 25% off, bringing it down to $82.50 with free shipping. The nice part is that this does not interfere with the existing movement of the center console piece. We're going to test that out. And another thing that's nice is it comes with some tape here that just basically secures itself directly onto your existing unit. So you don't need to use any glue or any other material. For $82, less than $100, this thing is sturdy quality. It looks nice, and I think it's going to be a good addition. But you be the judge. We're going to go install this and test it out. This essentially is going to fit right on top of the existing one, and you can see it goes right on there immediately. It's not an extremely tight fit, which is good. And when I press it down, this lip right here, it stops. You can push it back and it locks in place. So that is how it's going to look. And the nice thing is that I don't need to tape it on to test the mechanical movement. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We'll go ahead and open it up. And it's not interfering at all back here. And I have a display, which is interesting that it's not interfering with that display at all either. And that display, it doesn't matter whether you have a aftermarket display like I do or not, it's not going to interfere. That is really nice looking. The feel is nice, and this is something that I believe will really add a lot. This is a view with the light on, and you can see it doesn't really create any patterns. So you could move your fingers on it there, you could see some patterns, but it's not that thick of a material. So a quick swipe like this kind of makes them disappear pretty quickly. But again, it feels really, really nice. Take a look at the material. The nice thing is I have this micro zoom on my camera, so you can get a really nice look at the material here up close. And it is nice. It's high quality. This is not anything that is cheap. That's for darn sure. So you get what you pay for. And the back is really nice. There's no defects back here that I noticed. A little bit of a cut back there. I don't know that you would ever see that. I just noticed it now. Let's take a look over here. So I'm probably the only person that reviews these in this much detail. So I hope you can appreciate this, because I don't think anyone else is going to take the time and effort to go through it like this. There is a little mark there. That's nothing. That'll be hidden. But like I said, you have the tape all the way around, so that will secure it in place really nicely. And I imagine that tape would come off fairly easily. It just might make sense to use something a little bit more temporary. All it needs to do is hold itself down loosely enough. You don't need to have it have like a death grip on the existing material. And it goes in place really nicely. You just place it here, slides in place, stops right there. You don't even really need to put tape on it, to be honest with you. I mean, how often are you opening this up? Even when you do open it up, it doesn't fall off or anything. As long as you're aware that it can slide, you can leave it without any tape on there. I might do just that. I'm not a fan of permanent accessories. I always like the option to be able to remove them and go back, especially if I'm planning on selling the car, for example. I like to have the OEM original, everything original. Now, when you do remove this, obviously there's not going to be any damage. And the nice thing is that this protects this from getting any further wear and tear. And you can take a look here. This material, just over time, I've gone to the beach and had suntan lotion on multiple times. That's probably what some of that residue is. This car went through COVID, so I would put my hand on here with some of that what do you call it, hand sanitizer, and it survived somehow. Sometimes this gets really smooth and shiny, but thankfully mine is not so bad. I can protect it though from any damage by putting this on and leaving it on, and I think I'll do just that. So once again, feel free to use my discount code. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys find this useful. Maybe you'll put this in your car. I don't know. There are a lot of options on the market as well. Check them all out. This is a nice one because of the touch and feel. Again, I'd probably go with the black logo. See you guys.